Welcome to the Pod Show.
Make a wish and turn out the candlelight.
Oh, fuck, dude.
For tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. There we go, dude.
Strong open.
That's a good open.
We get everyone wet.
Beans,
Talk about.
What do we got on the subjects? Got
dropping shit.
we got burps.
Let's talk about
Disney, dude.
Yeah, let's talk about Disney.
Fucking new Disney streaming app bullshit.
Oh, dude, Disney is fucking gonna conquer the fucking world.
I literally can't wait to steal someone's password and
I know, right? Just live.
That's how you do it, dude. It's so fucking irritating. There's too many.
Dude, that means you can watch all the shows in the early 2000s that you forgot existed. Like weird repressed memories. It's like Disney touched you,
but
in
why?
your brain.
Why would you want to do that?
Like Parent Trap and all that stupid cringy shit.
Why would you want to see those old, shitty, bad acting Disney shows?
Dude, exactly. But it's all there, dude.
Dude, Halloween Town?
I'm not gonna lie, for a while, for a little bit.
Dude, but they're bad though.
Oh yeah, no, they're terrible.
They're great.
But in my childhood, like, dude, there was a short time I was all about Disney.
Yeah, dude, I mean...
Even XD was alright for a while.
Yeah.
A little while.
Robert XD.
Damian's here.
Damian's here.
Seti, me, Robert.
Cedric. I don't have to say my name.
They're extremely high right now.
Because we got a gas mask.
Inaccurate, actually. I couldn't work it right. I'm not yet.
Well, federally, they're not high.
Federally?
Yeah.
I have my medical marijuana card.
I'm actually anti-federalist. So
Nice, dude.
You kind of triggered me.
You fucking idiot. Anyway, yeah, fucking... Dude, I just feel like there's too many. I wish there was one, like, service thing that you would just pay a certain amount of money every year, and it would just give you all the shit.
It's called cable.
It's called the internet. You can literally watch everything for free.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't pirate, kids.
Don't pirate, but I mean... You know,
do it, though,
it's
like,
it's
really
an option.
What's really the point?
I'm not saying doing it. I'm not saying do it, but I'm just saying it is an option.
Of course, dude. Like a good one, too. Not that you should, like, do something like that, but...
Right. You could.
Yeah, I mean, you probably should, too, realistically.
Realistically, I feel like because Disney's putting so many movies in the vault now, because they just got Fox, so they're putting all that shit in the vault. But, you know, you feeling okay, man?
Yeah, I just went on a mass ride.
I feel like I didn't get that much, though.
Yeah, it's something you really gotta like feel like you're suffocating, and then once you feel the sensation that you're gonna vomit, then you know it's working.
I breathed in too much immediately, and then there was no way for me to get the smoke into the mask afterwards.
Alright, kids, this is what you do.
It's like sucking for more air, like trying to fucking.
It really is one of those things where it's like you try to suck in so that so that it burns faster into the mask, and you try to fill it, and then you try to fucking take your hand off the hole to get more air, so that you so that you can bring in more air, but then it just fucking you can't do it because if you blow out, then you're gonna blow all the smoke out.
Dude, at least like weed is like, I don't know, it get like dumb fun contraptions, and you know doesn't melt your brain. I remember
for the most part.
My melt is pretty brain dead, dude.
Yeah, except for the aluminum thing.
Yeah.
If you for the first half of my smoking, I would get a pop bottle and just get the tin foil and just poke holes in it and put that shit on top and then make a choke hole. And then you just had a pop bottle bong.
Yeah.
Turns out that's bad for your brain.
I didn't know.
Because not only are you getting like chemicals from the aluminum, you're getting chemicals from like the bottle itself, like plastic.
Don't worry about that, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm not. Dude, there's fucking. There's lead in the water. Don't eat fish. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna eat lead.
I'm gonna eat lead directly from a bar. A bar of lead.
I'm just gonna chew on the windowsill.
I'm going to die.
See what happens.
Eat dirt.
Eat dirt.
Yeah,
What an
eat dirt.
insult.
What an asshole.
Eat fucking dirt, scumbag.
Scum.
Dirtbag.
Eat lead.
I've been called that once or twice.
Eat cock. You know the fucking old D&D Dungeons and Dragons miniatures? They all used to be just lead.
Oh, dude, right
Oh
on.
my, dude.
Right for the kids, too.
Holy
Like,
shit.
no, Tommy, don't chew on those. That's it. We gotta take them in.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine if you don't chew on it and, you know, you don't have open cuts on your hands.
That's dope, dude.
That's stressful.
That's why that little girl looks like that.
High stakes, dude.
Yeah, it's all the lead from them playing
Too much
D&D.
D&D.
Everybody who's playing D&D starts to get sick. The
Yeah.
Dungeon Master includes it.
Dude.
And you all have been stricken with a virus.
With a-
Start coughing up blood.
Isn't it like heavy metal poisoning or something?
Yeah, exactly.
You go blind and
Hell yeah.
That's pretty rad.
that's why we don't use leaded gas anymore. We use unleaded gas
Oh yeah,
because
well,
it used to be in fucking everything.
you know they're gonna start using like algae now as like a form of like biofuel.
That's crazy.
That is fucking science, man.
That's pretty tubular, dude. I don't know.
And it lowers like like fucking greenhouse gas and all that. You know, if you believe in Al Gore.
If you believe it or not.
If you believe in what 90% of scientists say is true now.
Yeah. Global warming's a thing. I'm sorry.
If
It's
you
a
believe in
10.
common sense, yeah.
It's like the 10 or 15 scientists that are like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, dude. It's like the 1 out of 10 dentists who just wants to like shit on your teeth.
Yeah.
A normal string of tropical storms is 6 back-to-back hurricanes. It's negative 40 degrees here. I'm not being like a doomsday prepper,
Right.
but at the same time, shit's just getting weird.
Yeah. Well, that's just weather, man.
But it is just weather, and it is just the planet, and the planet does dumb, wacky shit all the time.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
I hope I die.
We're all looking for that sweet release.
I know, right?
It's like me.
Especially
right now.
catastrophe or like
I just
calamity. You know, you can't control that,
I just came right now.
and you're coming.
It's just derailed all that.
Come, dude.
Sometimes you gotta just boost a coom. And that's what happens with the weather.
Yeah, dude.
Back to you, Jan. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
We're not racist.
I don't know how that came into it, but fucking wrestling and cucking, dude.
Wrestling and cucking.
Yeah, dude.
What a weird fucking. Oh boy.
Can you imagine like getting off to someone else fucking your wife, dude?
That'd be something. Like, what if you
Dude,
like...
that's so crazy. I could never imagine that.
That's tough, dude.
Like, especially like she likes to get gagged or like something like really like just crazy,
Ah.
like uncomfortable. Then you have to like sit there and be like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool, dude.
I definitely
It's a-
don't feel uncomfortable or
It's a
awful
different
at
headspace,
all.
but so is like fetish in general. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's a really obscure side of like your sexuality.
I feel
where,
like there's
one
some
day someone
fetishes you
smacks you in the
just
face
don't.
with a fucking banana, and you'll just be like into that. That's just
Yeah.
a weird
Yeah,
thing.
dude.
You get punched out by a
dude.
fucking guy in a skeleton suit.
Hey, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, exactly. Beating my ass with that jar, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit like that.
Just fucking fuck my nutsack.
really just get like your heel in there and just give it like a good
Yeah.
little...
Oh,
It's all about the friction.
dude, there's just like some fetishes that you just really shouldn't, as a human being, delve into, like
Shit.
cucking, shit, getting your
Cucking
nuts.
is funny. Shit is
Yeah.
not it, dude.
It's
I don't know.
harmful. I feel like it's actively harmful. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Septic
shit is
5?
gross.
Yeah,
Septic
exactly.
5. That's.
How'd you
Anyone
get
out there?
sepsis? I let some girl shit in my mouth.
Oh,
Plot twist.
Turns out it's not good for you.
the fucking Septic 5 video, dude.
Go watch Septic 5.
Yeah, go look up Septic 5.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck it. It's on YouTube. It's fine.
Safe.
Yeah, dude. This is
Delving.
a family-friendly YouTube, dude.
Oh my God.
Spoiler alert. It's a guy that delves into a fucking septic tank, and it's just sludge.
Yeah, dude.
It looks awful.
I don't know why he's into it, but he's into being in shit.
He's like wearing a gimp mask and shit, like a rubber
dude.
gimp suit, and he like fucking he puts his face into it and he dunks his head in like it's a fucking pool.
Jeez, how do you not like just want to
Some people-
like die smelling?
And then he like it's in his fucking eyes.
Ew.
It's in his eyes.
And what is he, just like fucking like jerking off?
Assumedly under the water,
The water.
quote unquote water, he has.
Beneath the surface.
It's in his fucking eyes. He's trying to get it out, and he's like rubbing his eyes like you would do with like liquids.
Like, oh, this is the worst. And
And
he's
he's
just
just
rubbing shit into his
Dude,
fucking eyes.
you can hear him go like, bah, bah, bah.
It's not
As he's fucking
dying.
dry heaving but climaxing.
Yeah.
That's tough, dude. Can you imagine being into the shit?
I know, dude. This shit is like your go-to. I feel like even feet would be really weird. How do you like tell someone like, yeah, I'm
It
into
just
like
gets
feet
them off
shit?
sexually.
Do you just come out right and just say like, hey, yeah, I'm into feet?
I don't get feet, dude.
Because feet is publicized enough to where like, you know, feet is like
yeah,
a thing.
dude,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I worked with a guy, not gonna say his name, but he was just like, man, look at the arch. And it took me a second to like think what he's talking about. Like, all right, well, yeah, she's like got a full figure, but he's like, nah, man, the feet. And I'm just like, oh, you're into feet shit? And he's just like, yeah. Like he's saying it like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, I'm into feet shit.
A feet, as weird as it is, I feel like it's harmless.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. Like,
You
feet are,
want
like,
someone
the
to beat up your
grossest
dick
part
with
of
their
the body.
toes?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like somebody being into like, I don't know, fucking armpits or some
how is
weird
that even
shit,
comfortable?
which is a
'Cause
real
they have
thing.
to like
also.
assume the position too,
Yeah,
like really
dude.
get the feet angle just right.
Dude,
Can't
I've
tell, but we're
seen-
touching ankles.
I've seen videos. I've seen the thumbnail of videos where it's like.
seen the thumbnail video?
Shut the fuck up.
Totally didn't watch the whole thing.
Totally didn't watch to completion or my
To completion.
I totally didn't.
Or the
finish.
video's
Laugh
completion.
that I finished, and then continue to browse.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking. Oh. I'm
It was
sorry.
pretty epic.
It was pretty
It was rad.
The fucking laughter has me all discombobulated, man. Yeah, it was.
You know what
like,
else does?
there's some girls who are just like fucking so flexible they can just do like their legs like a fucking crab, like a dead spider that curls up, and it's just like that, and their feet is on the dick.
Dude, I know, right? They're
I don't know
fucking,
how
like,
the
they're
fuck
getting,
they
like,
do
some
that.
yoga stance, like sitting dog, jerk dick. Like I don't know, like
Running with dragons.
Dude, they just got the fucking angles figured out. I don't know, man.
Running with dragons.
It's the artier side of porn.
Yeah. Weird shit. What were you gonna say though?
I don't know. I think that was it.
Yeah. We all fucking just lost our train of thought
Yeah,
on the
dude, I don't
thing.
know what we were even talking
Hey.
about.
Some things make you your ears puck up, like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, dude.
strange fucking sex videos on the internet. That's one.
You know what's really cool? Ass. That's what I like. I just keep it simple.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Yeah.
that's the
Just
best
a
you can
giant
do,
rear?
really.
I love big butts, dude.
Like, have you ever watched like the ridiculous ones though? Like that, just like that giant fucking.
Well, you know, it's got to look nice, dude. It can't be too stupid.
Yeah.
And some of them are just too stupid though. And it makes me laugh.
Have you ever seen like the?
It's like old boy's about to get sucked in.
Yeah.
Just hitting it from behind.
There's BBW, which I feel like is fine.
Yeah.
And then there's SSBBW or some shit,
Bro.
and it's supersized, big beautiful.
No.
Look it up.
Dude,
It is
Reminds me of-
fucking
There's
horrifying.
Squidbillies. Like
saw
the
that
mom on
once
the
and I-
mattress.
It reminded me of like a Dragon Ball transformation, dude.
Yeah, it looks like
She's so big and beautiful, she went Super Saiyan 3, dude. SSJW's fucking...
and this is to go even further beyond. And it's just a really fat bitch.
Oh, dude, look at that. That's crazy.
The entire thing is clipping. Oh, fuck. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm gonna show you right now. SSBBW.
Oh, this is when the pod show gets nasty.
SSBBW.
It's gonna get real weird in a second here.
Super Saiyan Jin BBW.
Super Saiyan BBW.
Just know, we're not going to actually watch porn together. We're just going to check out the
We're
thumbnail.
just gonna look at it together.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Dude,
a little much.
She's supersized BBW.
Okay.
Dude,
That's alright, like...
that's tough.
Oh, I know what the brother's like. Oh, fuck. That's just not even a human shape now.
No, it's not.
Oh, you want to see this?
Dude, that is
It's like craters,
it's going
dude.
in, dude. Why?
Like,
Oh my god.
I feel like a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Some of these like people are into like feeding or some shit.
Yeah, dude, I hate that.
Dude, I hate food stuff too because it just makes me laugh, and I feel like that's what
It
that
upsets
how to
me.
basic videos. It's borderline like food porn.
Yeah.
Like it's for like he's just like fucking fucking smacking his legs and the fucking eggs. He just like just fucking like he's making a fish ride his like dick. Like dude, he's just doing weird shit now. And it's whatever because I still think it's funny as fuck, but it just like it's.
Dude, the one where he was in the bathtub and like swishing around.
I know, and he's just like
with his
fucking taking raw meat and just like
and slapping
aggressively
himself with-
rubbing it on his legs, and you hear like his breathing, but you also hear like a sense of like a like.
He
Yeah.
sounds like a fucking. He doesn't sound human, dude.
He sounds like he's like fucking about to climax, and then he makes the fucking little dolphin noise or some shit, and that's just him like. And then he pees on the fish, and then he fucking takes the fish out of the pee.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a lot of that shit is just. Food porn is just weird in general because I feel like it's one of those things where it would just smell.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't smell good.
I know, right? Imagine putting your dick in some mac and cheese. Like, how good is that gonna fucking work out for you?
Sex already like doesn't smell.
The answer is
greatest.
terrific.
Yeah. I mean, it smells great as a fucking human because you're programmed to think that, but like with food, it's automatically, well, this is disgusting now.
That sounds tough.
Imagine getting some cranberry fucking sauce, fucking Thanksgiving bullshit, and just like throwing it in there.
That's why whenever I see like porn with like chocolate sauce or like whipped cream or whatever
I mean,
dumb
that's
bullshit
whatever. But
I
like,
don't think it's whatever. I think it's fucking gross.
well, it's a mess for sure. But I mean, like, if that's as far as you're gonna go into that, then like,
Right. I feel like that's fine if you're gonna delve into it. I feel like that's as far as you should go. But when you're doing that shit, like, just dude, just it just upsets me. Like, don't fucking
don't
like,
waste the fucking chocolate syrup.
Yeah,
with my
man.
Fucking chocolate milk. And how often do we have fucking Cool Whip, bro?
It's fucking bullshit. You and your sexcapades.
Oh, you got $4? That's weird.
But don't like incorporate tomatoes or like.
Now we can't have fucking
shit.
mud pie. Sure.
Slap a bitch with fucking just a handful of spaghetti. I get off to that now. That's my thing.
I gotta just like it's gotta be just like get the spaghetti nice and like whipped in your hands.
Oh.
And get it like to where it's like it'll make impact. Like, it's
You
gotta
just
get a
hear
good like
You
little
hear it.
slap.
You hear it. Whack!
I want to see noodles get everywhere.
Oh.
Like blasting it out, dude.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, you could fuck a burrito.
Yeah. You ever seen that video of the dude that fucks the McChicken?
What the fuck?
It was like a viral video that was going around a while ago of like this dude put his dick inside of a McChicken. I feel like this is kind of old now, but he was just fucking a McChicken. And it was going around on Twitter for like a long time.
Like, what do you mean though? Like,
He put like his dick under the bun. and
yeah, I
he's,
was just
like,
about to say that. It just sounds like a lot of friction between fucking fried chicken and like your dick.
The mayo, dude. The mayo.
Ew, but like imagine like the fucking like lettuce.
Dude, wouldn't it be hot?
This
Wouldn't you burn your
the
dick?
touch sensation of crunchy, but on your penis.
Well, They
what? Now
rarely,
he's not. Now you're into it. You're just like, well,
Now you're into it.
I was gonna say, well, they rarely ever actually take it fresh off the fucking fryer.
Yeah. So it's lukewarm. All right,
yeah.
I get what you're getting at. You gave me that. You gave me a look too, like, don't act like you don't fuck lettuce. Sometimes you gotta get the head and just like drill a hole in.
Yeah, dude.
The new fucking episode of Always Sunny.
Get some beetles in there. You know?
What are you saying?
What
Sometimes
the fuck?
lettuce has little beetles in him.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, here it is. They censored it, obviously, but
Yeah, dude.
it looks.
My man, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make chicken, dude. You can do whatever.
I like how they made it like it's like a mystery. Like, guess what image this is? Who's that Pokemon?
It's so fucking bad.
Make fucking.
McCookie.
Oh no.
Bring it full circle, baby.
I always
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
go
dude.
back to cucking in some way. It's because Robert's a cuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
What's wrong with you, Robert?
Robert
Do a lot
sneaks
of
out in the
things.
middle of the night and he just
I just want.
cucks old people.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah, that's what gets him
dude.
going. That's what rustles his jimmies.
I just fuck a very
Russell an old
elderly,
cock.
very elderly woman. The man has to watch.
Yeah, and then sometimes you dominate him.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's only for dominance. It's not gay.
Yeah,
Alright?
dude, of course.
Don't be so suburban. Don't use those terms. It's non-binary.
Don't be so superb. Oh, what a fucking wacky and wild ride, dude.
I know, dude.
We're spooky, we're kooky, we're goopy.
Ew.
Especially
Sexual
goopy.
ambiguity.
Yeah.
Baby for you.
That's why they call us the Spooki Boiz. We're all about the fucking-
What is that one-liner?
That's why they call us the Spooki Boiz. We're fucking goopy.
Shut the fuck up. We're goopy.
Oh, God. This entire thing has just been incoherent nonsense for like 20 minutes, and I love it.
No, dude. I think it's been pretty spot on.
Yeah. What the fuck were we even talking about at the beginning? Like Disney streaming services?
No,
or some
yeah,
shit?
dude. We never even like went back into that. We talked about that for like 5 seconds.
Dude.
Fuck,
You want to watch Mulan? Yes. The answer is yes.
Of course, dude. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I recently gave Moana a chance. I think it's a shitty story, but it's like pretty like
It's good.
it was nice. Like, you know, it was a good ride.
What can I say except I'll fuck you?
Ah, this guy.
Dude, I'm so funny. Like, I'm fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude. It's The Rock as the
Yeah.
Rock, but he's got hair.
Dude, The Rock is so strong.
Yeah. You're like
I'm looking for the answer in your eyes. Like, what should I say?
What is he?
He's so strong.
Chiseled. Robert, you sweating?
I'm back to the cuck now. Oh my god. Yeah, no, fuck that. I do not want to pay for like another fucking streaming service because there's
Dude,
already the DC
Can
one.
we talk about like the fucking Lady and the Tramp thing?
What do you mean?
You guys haven't seen that yet? They brought back Lady and the Tramp, but guess how they did it? Shitty live action.
Yay!
Weird eyes, but normal looking animals.
Oh.
Fuck off!
We got another Insta classic. Let's
Why don't
just
they
keep
just-
revamping them. Disney, you're so lazy,
I don't
and I
get
know
why
they
don't just make anything now.
I-
All they're
exactly.
doing is like,
and you know they got
here's
the
live action
writers.
this, dude. Here's live action this.
They made Wall-E. You mean to tell me you can't bust out some shit real quick? You could be about a dumbass ant or like, okay, we already did that. I think it could be about fucking anything. You know what I mean? Like, why aren't we busting out some new shit? Why are we just like, Lion King was whack. I'm sorry. It was just like,
No, you're not in the minority with that.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
it's
no.
fucking awful.
it's pretty whack, and you like want to give it credit, but then Beyonce and Childish Gambino are just like fighting each other for like the singing bits. Like any duet they had in there, it was just like so discombobulated because they're both like Gambino's fine, but Beyonce's a big ass try hard.
A lot of the older like songs and shit, when you actually listen to them, it's It's more of them like trying to sing together and actually do like a duet.
Yeah.
Instead of the new one, it just seems like they're trying to sing over each other.
Yeah, there's no like harmony to it, or
yeah.
like it's just kind of, it's a bit much. Plus, I don't like Beyonce in voice acting anything. She's never been a good actor in anything.
Right.
The shittiest part about Dreamgirls is her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not. I'm not a big BB fan. I'm sorry.
And then they made the Destiny's Child movie starring her.
Right.
As a grown adult playing a teenager.
It's weird.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway, that movie's fucking awful, and I hate that it's just not as colorful, and it's just bland and drab.
Yeah.
And it's fucking hyper realistic animals, but it's obviously CGI. So it's just a fucking animated.
It didn't
movie.
really even
they didn't
flow
want to that.
Right either. And now Lady and the Tramp's gonna be the same fucking thing, man.
I liked the Jungle Book though.
Jungle Book was fine, I think.
I like the live action.
Yeah, I didn't see that or Aladdin. I keep hearing good things about Aladdin.
Well, we took little baby boy to see it, and I don't think we should have, because he was shitting his pants, you know? Because fucking Shao Kahn was his name, dude.
Blue Will Smith came on the screen.
Yeah. He was like, ah!
No, dude, he's still on Jungle Book. All the jump scares with the fucking tiger.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, that movie has a lot of, like, real, like, jump scares, dude.
Yeah.
It's, like, kind of intense, dude.
I feel like that movie got really dark.
Even like Christopher Walken as fucking King Louis, dude. He's like smashing through the temple and shit. It's kind of scary, dude.
Yeah, dude, that scene is kind of like rough.
He's like curled up in his seat, like spooked out. It's tough, dude.
Apparently, King Louis is like based on a real fucking animal.
Yeah, dude. Something Hypopithecus, dude. I don't know.
Dude, it's something about like Jaden though. He loves that shit. He loves like scary movies and stuff. My nephew, I let him watch scary movies, and then my mom tells me that he has like nightmares. He doesn't sleep by himself.
Yeah,
he's so troubled now.
Good.
I'm just like, huh.
My niece thrives
Wonder
on
why.
that shit.
And I just I don't tell her though that I let him watch. I don't let him watch whatever he wants. I don't like hold him back. You know, he's gonna see it one day.
He just starts thinking about existential horrors.
Exactly.
Now,
but you know what?
That
makes your brain, that makes you a little bit more developed. You're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And then when this shit comes on to you at some point in your life, it's not a surprise.
When you get attacked by a fucking supernatural creature, it's not a surprise.
Spook or specter, and then
Don't say spook.
Oh no. No one went there.
Don't say. Damn.
I think you should expose kids to like shit like that. Like you should expose them to everything. Don't.
I mean,
nothing too obscure, of course. Or,
yeah, show your kids.
I don't know that.
Show your kids gore and like.
Yeah, porn.
I don't know that you
let them watch Insidious.
Expose your kids to it, but you shouldn't keep it from them. But I don't think you should be like, look at this. Look at Saw, because this is what real life is, kid.
Right.
You gotta see exactly. The child is just fucked up.
You gotta see it to know it, or else when you see it, you just won't know.
Anytime they see the mask.
My sister was trying to like scare my niece, cause she did some dumb shit and like ran off. She keeps like running off in stores and shit.
Yeah.
So she showed her that that one movie where it's like the girl goes missing, Megan goes missing or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And she showed her like the end where it's like, oh, it shows she got kidnapped, and then the guy puts her like in a barrel next to her dead friend or whatever the fuck. Some crazy, like it's
really explicit
yeah.
pictures at the end of that like movie too.
And like scared the absolute fucking shit out of her.
That's traumatizing though. That's one of those like that's not the movie.
Yeah. It's really not a thing to show kids.
Yeah, okay. Look, pick your poison. But like I think they should be.
Now here's the thing. She was, admittedly, she was trying to like scare her into not doing dumb little kid shit and running away. So I feel like it's fine to a certain extent. But please don't show that movie to your kids.
No, we don't condone that.
Don't spook the children's, dude. Come on.
Yeah. I'm not saying my sister is a bad person, by the way.
Oh, of course not.
I'm a terrible person.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not great people. Admittedly, we're not.
Admittedly, I've been called a mud man.
I mean, come on. You ever been called some racist shit?
Not necessarily. I mean, like,
I've been straight up called the N-word.
Really?
It's tough, dude.
I've been called a half and half.
Ooh.
Half and half.
And a mongoloid.
Oh my god. Ever get called a zebra? What you have now. Oh god, we're fucking awful. I got called a gringo a lot in school.
Yeah, dude, you went to like Detroit public schools.
Yeah.
I remember.
They didn't like me very much.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, Chief.
It really do. It really do be like that sometimes.
But who had a good time in middle school? Let's be honest.
That's fair.
Even high school was kind of rough.
Dude,
Detroit public schools, high school, it was weird though. It was just very like cliquey, and then when it wasn't cliquey, it was very aggressive.
Yeah.
Always like someone trying to fucking fight somebody.
I mean, school, man.
My school was fucking lame, dude.
It really is.
You know, it was the most bland time in my life. I didn't do drugs until like the end. I didn't like go out and like drink or anything. I just kind of existed. I didn't really like do anything in it.
I only really started smoking pot in my last like year of school, and that was like towards the middle. And I went fucking hard on it. I was like, whoa, man, weed is so cool. I was one of those kids.
My first time.
You can use hemp for everything kind of fucking people.
Yeah. You quickly get on that.
A man
wagon.
is keeping us down.
We need to use this more. It should just be legalized, you know?
Yeah,
I'm so politically aware.
Did you know that in the 1930s they only banned weed because of lumber prices or some fucking dumb shit?
Thanks for the history lesson.
Thank you for regurgitating what you heard on Family Guy.
Exactly.
Everyone reuses that fucking line from like Bill Maher and Family Guy and all this shit. Fuck Bill Maher, by the way.
Yeah.
Fucking old bitch. I'd fucking beat him in a fight, dude.
Yeah, hey, fuck old people, dude. What are you gonna do?
I will fight any old person except for if you have actual combat experience.
Yeah, look.
Soon on the podcast,
Listen,
we're gonna bring an old person to fist fight Robert.
I'm calling you out right now. Any old person who isn't dangerous, I will fucking literally beat your ass as long as you can't fight back.
I will punch you so hard with my grown man adult strength in your chest that your heart will explode in your chest.
I will use my youthful vigor to obliterate you from this planet. You should say.
You fucking old fucks.
Literally all old people, I'm against you. And that's my stance. You can't change my mind. Old people, I don't do it.
You know, after a little bit of time in my industry, I feel you on that. Old people are not my favorite.
Dude, working at Walmart has taught me, like, to not like people of an older generation. Now, that's not saying that I hate them.
I just think
I think that boomers, their time era was very aggressive. Like, everyone was very, like, it's like everyone was a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody had that mentality of, like, hey, Copernicus, fuck you, and then they just, like, walk away.
You, like, trip or some shit. Like, something that doesn't even pertain to them.
Yeah.
And they get mad at you for it.
Yeah, exactly. Everything was fighting words.
Yeah. I was just...
If a sentence went on too long, that's it, dude.
Yeah. You ever seen that, the fucking motor car Mary or whatever the fuck it is? And she's, like, in a mobility scooter.
No.
And she, like, drives around just starting fights with people. And it's all, like, first-person cam. It's shot like a goddamn horror movie. Because all you can see from the fucking front camera is, like, her shadow sometimes. If the sun isn't whatever. And you just hear her, like, getting really upset at shit.
Jesus.
It's real. And this isn't, like, a skit or anything. Yeah. She, like, rode up on some fucking dude who was just, like, standing in a parking lot talking to, like, a random worker at this Whole Foods. And because they were in, like, a handicapped parking spot, Mind you, she's in a fucking mobility scooter, so she's not going to be parking there anytime fucking soon. She just starts getting upset at them, like, you can't do that! I'm going to call the cops on you! And it's like, oh, well, you can go fuck yourself, you old piece of shit. I think I showed you guys one of the videos where she, like, rides up on the dude going into Taco Bell.
Familiar.
They're so, like, assertive in 99% of any and every situation. And it's so unjustifiably, like, odd that it's just, like, but that's just how it was. Yeah. That's just literally how it used to be.
You just get really angry for no fucking reason.
Yeah, dude, and that was it.
Now,
yeah, Johnny, you're giving me too much lip. And you just give him one in the lip, and then that was just it, dude.
See, I like older people, but when they demand a service from you, they don't just... It's not just, like, a thing that you do.
Oh, dude.
It is a fucking obligation.
Exactly. You are preaching to the choir. I am a server in undisclosed location. And, man, oh, man, you get the worst of it, too. Let me tell you something about, like, travelers, though. Travelers and middle schoolers are the shittiest people on this planet. For no real reason. Yeah. It's just unbridled, just disdain and just fucking pettiness. It's just... Sometimes they make you work and they just watch you.
Middle schoolers have a reason, like, they're just so fucked.
No, they don't, dude.
From, like,
it's the same self-righteous convictions, yeah.
From being forced to get up every day and go to a school and just sitting there all fucking day and staring at a board. I feel like mentally you have to find some kind of getaway. So you do stupid bullshit.
Yep.
To entertain yourself.
And that's cool people too, because I feel like as you age, and once you hit a certain point, your brain starts to fucking...
Reel it back a little.
Yeah, it just reels it back in, and then you're just fucking... It's like clockwork. You start shitting yourself like you become a baby again.
You get bored because you don't have a job anymore. So you just sit there.
Yeah, and then you get that apathetic approach to life.
When you get to a point where you're, like, too old to, like, just be a functioning person, and be a member of society, because it's just like, I can't now.
I feel like that would be pretty dope, though. Like,
that would be dope.
Yeah, if you're at least conscious, like, for the most part, like more cognizant than other people.
Yeah.
And just, like, you can't do anything, and then you try to help out, and then... Other people get mad at you for helping out. And it's like, why are you fucking doing this? You should be in the car, Grandpa.
And then you're just like,
sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
my bad.
I can't wait to just fucking have to do nothing. Because you're right. Like, that is like the golden years where your obligations are little to none. You just literally exist. And I get it. Maybe that's good fuel to be bitter. But I'm also the man who gets spit on. Yeah. So I don't really care for it.
I'm going to do a bunch of weird shit when I'm an old person.
Oh, dude, I will fucking take off my pants and run down the street.
I'm going to beat people's asses.
Fuck yes. Dude, if I was an old person, I could beat the shit out of all the other old people.
Yeah, listen, old people, I'm coming. 60 years from now, me and you old persons, I'm coming.
I'm coming right now. I'm coming from the past, from the future.
I'm always coming.
It's a gift and a curse.
I'm coming yesterday. I'm coming tomorrow. I'm coming for
It hurts. I have vitamin deficiency.
Oh. Yeah, dude, I'll come back from the fucking future. I'm going to beat your fucking ass. And that's that.
Yeah, old people.
Yeah, you old fucking bitch. Bill Maher, dude. I'm gonna age myself up. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking rip out your big fucking dumb nose.
Nice.
Your stupid fucking hair. Ooh, look at me. Yeah, that's what he sounds like.
Yeah, get him. You got him.
I fucking did it, guys. I'm so funny.
Fuck you.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
And that's why Disney's streaming service really...
I can't wait to see what they do with like that live action Mulan though. Let's see what happens with that.
It's not gonna be good.
I heard it's gonna be serious though. So imagine it's like not lighthearted anymore. It's just like
I heard
people getting like
they're
like
like all the songs and shit, and it's just gonna be like a real movie or something.
Yeah,
let's get down
stabbing
to
soldiers
business
in the neck, like, you know?
to defeat
I'd be into it, dude.
the Huns, and he just fucking lops fucking head off.
It's just like Game of Thrones, but in like fucking.
It's gonna be like Kill Bill.
Or he's fighting Mulan, but he's
China.
like really just like beating her ass, and then everyone's just like
I want to see
super.
I want to see it get to like Kill Bill levels of violence. Where,
Yeah, exactly. Kids aren't ready for it though. It's like the fucking.
And she chops off fucking Lucy Lou's the top of her head, and you just see like blood.
Hell yeah, dude! I want
Fucking
if
wild.
someone's head doesn't get chopped in half, Mulan's gonna be a box office failure.
You know, Mulan
Exactly.
is gonna be fucking terrible. Cause I bet it's just gonna be full of little fucking bitches.
Little bit.
Stop!
That's
Stop!
bitches.
I didn't even have anything. I just wanted to go off.
Look at me, I'm a movie critic.
It's such a solid
Yes.
review, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's what movie reviews truly should be like.
Fuck someone who does movie reviews.
I know, like Rotten Tomatoes or fucking like Poop Shoot, like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude.
I don't even know if movie Poop Shoot is still a thing.
Was that even a thing
What is it?
to begin with?
I don't think it was a thing, but it
It
sounded
was
like
from-
it totally sounded like it was a thing.
That's
Did it?
from
You
fucking.
said poop shoot, and I just thought of that.
Yeah, from Jane Silent Bob.
Yeah, that's what that's from.
Yeah.
It's not a real fucking
so
thing.
Dude, I feel like it totally was. Like, it totally could have been. Like, because that's what it was. Like, back in the day, there was, like, dumb
Yeah.
little critic, like... It was before Rotten Tomatoes and, like...
Fucking. Do you know Nostalgia Critic, dude?
Nostalgia critic.
Oh, he's awful.
Ooh, what's that about?
It's the idea is that he's like one of those movie reviewer guys where he's just like, "Oh, this movie is bad, and I'm gonna make a bunch of jokes and skits in between, showing parts of the movie."
I thought you already told it.
And the idea is that a lot of it is like, he takes clips and like talks over them, whatever the fuck, and then he gives his like thoughts in between.
Yeah.
Which ideally, if you're pretty good at it, I feel like it should be pretty funny. But since YouTube is dumb now, I guess, they stopped letting people do that and do like actual fucking reviews. And they were just like, hey, we're gonna copyright claim everything. So now he just does like him and his friends like dress up as the characters and like act out the entire fucking movie, and he just explains the plot.
Really?
Yeah,
Good.
and then he says, "Oh, this is good," or "Oh, this is bad," and that's about it. And it's just awful, but it's such a train wreck and so wonderful to watch that you're just enamored by like this fucking goober dressing up as Rick and Morty, coming into a Deadpool review and being like, "Wow, you think you're original and subversive? Guess what? No, you're not, because we also do it.
Wow.
We're Rick and Morty."
We're gonna break the fourth wall.
Yeah, even though like Deadpool's been doing it since the fucking 90s.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's any good when he does it. I'm just saying
I literally hate that.
It's kind of cringy.
I like the movies. I hate the modern comics. I hate the fucking video game.
I like the movies.
Yeah, the movies were actually
I
really
think
good.
They're funny. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
But I don't like Deadpool. I never have. I think
It was
it's-
like Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds was always the one meant to play it, even when it was stupid ass X-Men
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Dude, it's fucking irritating because there's one specific writer, Daniel Way, who at first wrote him pretty well. There's a story where it's Wolverine's son and Deadpool. And at the time, Deadpool's like, bad guy. He's like a mercenary. He's a fucking mercenary.
Yeah.
Which was the point of him back in the 90s. He did not so great shit. So, it's him and his son hunting down Wolverine. And the writer makes him like really fucking like kind of serious, like in the methods in which he hunts people down, or you know, that sort of thing. And it's obvious that he has a joking tone and shit, which is the thing. You know, that's Deadpool, whatever. But then he starts actually writing the character that he never wanted to, like, fully write him.
Yeah.
He just wanted to write, like, some Wolverine shit, some X-Men shit here and there. But then he just makes him, like, this wacky fucking, like, I'm eating chimichangas while riding a unicorn. Whoa, this is fucking hilarious.
I hate it.
It's more boomer bait, dude. Yeah, it's awful. Daniel Way's not a fucking great writer for Deadpool. I mean, he's a fine writer. He just can't write them. And then, like, back in the 90s, it used to be like, oh, he's scared of showing his face.
Yeah.
Because his mask would be like, oh, that's my second face. Don't remove my mask. Kind of thing. And he'd get freaked out like Quasimodo and shit and freak the fuck out. And that was like an entire thing with him. Now he's just like, whoa, look at me. I'm Goofy Hamburger Head Man.
Avocado Man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ugly. It's my goof.
Yeah. And back then it was just like, he was pretty, like, he made jokes and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like wisecracking and sometimes broke the fourth wall, but he was mostly like serious. And then it changed and it was like, oh, well now Hot Topic got a hold of it. It's fucking awful. I don't know. Fuck Deadpool. Fuck him, dude. Deadpool, I'll beat your fucking ass.
I like him more serious than not X-Men serious.
There's a lot of his first appearances and shit are really fucking good. There's a story called Circle Chase that's fucking amazing, and it's like a few issue like miniseries or whatever. And then recently there was like Cable and Deadpool comic. Not like recently, but like maybe 2007, 2008, so like a decade ago, but still pretty recent. Pretty fucking great comic. And it was before he really blew up and became like, whoa, I'm wacky and funny. It was like right kind of before that era. So yeah, it's just stupid that he kind of turned into that. Because he legitimately, like, as a kid, one of my favorite characters. Now, can't fucking stand him.
It's weird, like, the development of these characters, like, over time. Like, even, like, the whole, like, changing out characters for certain genders, like stuff like that. It's, like, it's not really wanted, but at the same time, it's just, like, I don't know, interesting.
It's not even necessary.
It's not necessary.
Because here's the thing, right? If what they claim is true, like, oh, it doesn't change anything and, you know, we're doing it for diversity or whatever. If it doesn't really matter, then why are you changing it to begin with?
Yeah, it's not broken, you know, like...
You're tokenizing a character, and I feel like that's worse than, like, just making an original character. Like, there's so many characters that are, like, that are black and don't get enough fucking recognition in Marvel, right?
Yeah.
There's fucking Bishop, who's fucking awesome, by the way, from the future, and he, like, channels energy into his fucking gun.
Oh, that's
and
sweet.
Blasts it out his fucking rifle.
See, like, something like that, like, hell yeah, they can fucking totally make something out of that.
That'd be a great fucking movie.
Yeah, dude, that sounds too.
Like, it's set, like, dark setting, too, like...
That'd be fucking great. He's an X-Men character. It'd work great.
And we can talk about other X-Men other than, like, the tin that'll fucking get screen time. That's it.
Dude.
And in terms of, like, Marvel, there's, like... Well, Marvel, not Fox Marvel, whatever. Because, you know, rights.
Yeah, dude.
There's, like, fucking Luke Cage, who's fucking awesome now. Who has his own series.
Yeah.
Getting more popular than it ever was.
Part of, like, a couple of part series, because doesn't Iron Fist have his own show?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he's a part of that show?
And it's like, people say, there's the old myth of, like, oh, well, if we don't change these characters to something with marquee value, they're not going to get supported or whatever. Luke Cage, Blade, Spawn, like, fuck off. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? These characters are getting recognition if you would just fucking market them.
Yeah.
It really is just marketing. You just fucking put the characters out there and then... Like, who the fuck is Moon Knight? I didn't know who the fuck he was until I played Ultimate Alliance. Remember the dude with, like, the white hoodie and shit? And
it's like he throws moons or something, dude.
Yeah.
He's a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea about that.
I don't know why I know that, but I know that.
So fucking... Nobody really knew him until recently, right? I guarantee you if they put him in more cartoons, you know, he's coming up with a new series, put him in a video game or some shit, bam, he's in the public consciousness.
I feel like they should do that, because, like, the old, like, Justice League shows, they had, like, a bunch of people in them, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, and, like, even, like, Brave and the Bold. I love that show just because every episode...
that show's great.
He was with a different boy.
Yeah,
they were just
like,
doing different shit.
People.
Sometimes his villains, sometimes not his villains.
I kind of really liked Brave and the Bold because it was like...
Probably one of my favorites.
It was, like...
It was
goofy,
campy.
but, like...
Yeah.
It was campy.
But I liked it.
It was one of those things where it's like... they tried to do... like an homage to like the Silver Age of comics and shit. So it was just like goofy shit from like the 40s and the 60s and shit. And it was really great. Like genuinely great stories. Like even then they did a crossover with Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Which
and
was
I thought that
wild
was
as
awesome.
shit.
That's fucking sweet. Yep.
And then he did like Blue Falcon, which is like you're bringing in Hanna-Barbera shit.
Yeah.
It's like, wow,
Etrigan.
Yeah. Etrigan, Blue Beetle, Booster Gold.
Yes, I fucking love Blue Beetle, dude.
The new Blue Beetle's getting really fucking popular. Hispanic character.
Yeah.
By the way. Getting insanely fucking popular. I don't know, it just fucking confuses me. You don't have to change Superman to an Arabic guy.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
No, you don't. You probably could have kept Old Boy, too, if you would have kept some fucking continuity.
By the way, that was a joke.
Yeah.
That wasn't me, like, actually saying they're turning him into an Arabic guy.
Yeah.
No, but, you know, Old Boy is also going to be a part, like, might be playing Superman and...
Oh, Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. He's just not... I don't know if he's in it or not anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? I keep hearing, like, mixed things. I don't know. Google!
I don't know, dude. Like, all these fucking movie stars are, like, signing on for 10 fucking movie deals to do, like, Ace of Spades Man or some ridiculous fucking superhero. And then it turns out, oh, this movie fucking bombed.
Yeah, they want to be like Marvel, dude. Like, he wants to be Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get that being DC movies.
No.
Really
Plus,
not.
you're not going to beat Robert Downey Jr., I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, of course not. But
There's
like,
one fucking thing that I like, though. They're doing, like, a movie of this older comic called Bloodshot. And the idea is that... I guess the trailer kind of fucking gives it away anyway, because it's really dumb. The idea is that it's this fucking guy who... It's weird to explain, because it's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie mixed with like Total Recall and Judge Dredd and shit. Like, it's really bizarre.
I know what you're talking about. Is it kind of like a weird, like, kind of like space, like, kind of setting, or is it?
Not really. It's more like this guy fucking dies in Iraq or wherever the hell, and then they bring him back through like some kind of like nanotechnology or whatever, and then they're like, hey, the terrorists killed your children and your wife and everything. So he goes and like kills them. Then he wakes up, and then they're like, the terrorists killed your children and your wife. And then he goes and kills them. And then he wakes up. Yeah. So it's like one of those things where they basically brainwashed him, and they have these nanobots like controlling his body and shit. But he has like super healing. So he's like the Punisher and Wolverine mixed, where he'll like fucking go and do this mission for the government without thinking that it's for the government. So it's like Total Recall, where they like redo his entire life all over again and make it to where they alter his memory so that the next target that he has to kill is the person who killed his family or whatever. And it's super fucking interesting. And, it's one of those things where he eventually breaks the programming and this and this and that. And it's got Vin Diesel in it, which I feel like is dumb fucking casting.
Dude, he's in anything in dumb casting.
No, yeah, really bad actor.
But
super bad.
He's fine in an action role where he can just be a fucking goober.
Yeah, a goon.
Yeah,
just like, let me mash some shit real quick.
Yeah. So they're doing that, and it's like part of this old comic universe called Valiant, which recently sort of just came back in like 2014, 2015. So not that long ago. And they're bringing all this shit back, and Sony has the rights, but Sony also has the rights to Spider-Man. And it's like, well, if you have this entirely new comic property that you can bring to the forefront and make even more popular if you just make a good fucking movie, you make this insanely popular. You make this probably more popular than Marvel. Just by virtue of, like, the characters and shit.
Yeah. Plus people are probably, like, wanting to root for some form of underdog, some competition, and this fucking already sewn up Monopoly-esque, like,
and then
movie space.
Like, there was a bunch of news that came out a while back when it did come back, where it was like, oh, Sony bought all the rights to this. Well, then they're still holding on to the Spider-Man shit because obviously Spider-Man's top seller. They don't want to let that go. But if you have this entire other thing that you can do, why keep fucking relying on, like, shit that hasn't gone well for them unless it's like Spider-Verse. They did fucking Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and those were garbage. Those were fucking trash.
Yeah.
Those were poopy in my fucking mouth. I guess if you like eating shit, then you could watch those movies.
Imagine being into shit.
Yeah. Full circle, baby.
Full circle. That's exactly what it's like.
Spider-Verse was fine, but only because they executives had the balls to like actually do an animated movie for it, which I think they should go for. Like, just if they're gonna do more Spider-Man shit, just do it more animated.
Yeah, because then you like have like, I don't know, certain
I think
live action
stuff is always best animated.
Yeah, I was about to say, certain live action things you really can't capture, like the fluidity and movement of the character. Like, how Spider-Man's always just like in Spider-Verse, just last minute fucking moving out of the way. Like, it always just, it's more smooth as a cartoon.
I think they
I
should
feel that way
do
about DC too. If they really like focus more on their like their animated
side.
movies, and they do have a lot of good animated movies. They're still pumping those out, but like, let's throw one in the movie theater. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I feel like War could have been in movies.
Yeah.
Justice League War when it was like brand new.
I feel like if they poured a little bit more budget into it,
yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
It's one of those things where maybe some minor scripting shit and like some storyboarding stuff and a little bit better animation would have done that movie fucking amazingly. Would have been so good for it. And then they were just like, nah, just fucking throw it on home video and then do whatever the fuck with it. I don't know. It's a weird fucking industry where they just don't give a shit if something's animated anymore, even though animated movies get really fucking high praise now.
Mm-hmm. But they're usually like kid movies, though.
Yeah. Well,
and like,
not entirely, just because recently, like, a few things got nominated for the Oscars, where it was like a Miyazaki movie and then some other shit.
Yeah.
Some other like French animated movie. There's been a lot of like indie movies that get nominated for Oscars and shit that don't get a lot of attention because when people see cartoon, they automatically assume, oh, this is for kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Welcome to the pod show where we don't have eyebrows. We burn them off.
Our friend here almost burned his fucking eyebrow off with a lighter. So yeah, that's it's been a pretty good show, I think.
Yeah.
I think we should wrap it up and Hit the hay.
Yeah, we're petering out a little bit. We're dropping shit.
Yeah, that was.
We're sucking dick.
No,
Big
no.
fat fucking asses. On a big cock, dude.
No!
Dude, we're eating shit. We're diving in piles of shit and feces.
Fecal matter.
Dude, fecal matter and shit and poopy and like.
Fecal matter matters.
Septic 5. Look it up, dude.
Imagine wanting someone to
Great.
fuck your wife.